Hi everybody, welcome to another Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
And Dima.
Donna past Tim. Are we really getting rain? Because we really need some rain in California at the moment. Yeah, drought. The worst, I think, Hoover Dam is the lowest it's ever been. Water is running out. But we have enough water for today at least. What are we doing? Bottle number 189, picked by Bobby J. We are blind tasting our way through 300 whiskies. There's, I think, 118, 117 left. And let's get the viscometer going before I do that. Viscometer? Oh, I haven't even charged it up. So we'll have to keep chatting. The weather is definitely getting warmer because the times keep getting faster every time we run the viscometer check. And, oh no, missed the button. Start. Okay, we'll give it an extra second on top of whatever that comes out to. 189. We had a super strong one last week, which was Octomore. We've ended up Octomore 9.3 in here. If it was just me, it would have been further down, I think. But it's in with the little peat mob we've got over here. Yesterday's glass. Well, it's about to go off the shelf. Hellier's Road. It's funny because when we first tasted Hellier's Road, we really liked it. And then when we came back, we liked it less. But I had a little sip the other night and I did actually still like it.
I like it. I got at the more attack. Enough.
So now we're going to find out whether 189 Bobby J is going to push Hellier's Road off the shelf or not. Maybe it won't. Jimmy Legson. Canada has more freshwater lakes than the rest of the world combined, or so I'm told. Send us some down. Jimmy, we'll trade you some whiskey for some water. Right. Viscometer's underway. Oh, yesterday's glass. Now, this is definitely another strong one. But
Finding a sucker.
see, here's this thing again. We kept going backwards and forwards yesterday. Is this ex-bourbon or is this sherry? That's why it got called sherry sponge cake, because the sponge cake we normally associate with ex-bourbon.
Sherry glazed.
Yeah, so it's like a sherry glaze on a sponge cake. So, but all that's left in the glass now is vanilla. So based on this, I'm saying, yeah, sweet ex-bourbon. Strange. Okay. But let's pour. For the next 12 minutes. We're going to nose it, taste it, rank it somewhere on the shelf. And the first thing we need to do is pour some whiskey. Wow, those are big. See, the colour looks like sherry, doesn't it? The colour definitely does. See, now, even now I can smell a little bit of sherry. I think.
Definitely sherry. Oh, I'm getting prune now. Starting actually be big.
Oh, prunes. Okay, let's see what happens in the empty glass.
Wow. Recent.
Yeah. So a bit of raisins or prunes, which does suggest sherry, and a heavy dark sherry at that. Now, sugar would also be a sweet sherry. And Oloroso, that is PX, that's right, because PX is really just a big sugary grape juice, isn't it? Whereas Oloroso can be quite dry and nutty. But now, tons of alcohol vapor, I can tell you that much.
And also floral.
Now, I'm waiting to see, is there anything smoky, anything like that? So far, not getting it.
It's actually fine. Okay.
See, I'm just getting little flavours of light fruit now. Back to the sponge cake thing.
Back in it.
Okay, let's let this evaporate off. Meanwhile, oh, timer. We are not missing the timer today. We'll give it an extra second because I was a little slow starting. So 3:45, something like that. That means it's actually pretty high based on today's measurement of 40% Russian standard vodka. That comes in at 108%. So at the high end of average, But for a high ABV whiskey, that's quite unusual because the high strength normally makes it thinner. How high ABV? Well, 50%. Just to let you see how much bigger the bubbles are and how quickly they disappear. So higher than that, maybe 56. Ooh, I think it's higher. 61% bourbon for comparison. See how quickly those boil off. Looks like boiling sugar.
So it's 56. So 57, 58.
I think it's in the 55 plus. Probably below 60. But it is not messing about. Now we have quite a lot of whiskies that are still up there at that cask strength.
But you messing about 08 for the previous whiskies on the moment.
Well, the Octomore, which was 62%, was only 104%.
Aniseed.
A little bit of aniseed. Now, quite light though overall. Like, I'm not getting any heavy, funky, dirty, nothing like that. So it's pretty clean whiskey. A little bit of the vanilla is now coming up. Maybe a slight caramel char, but nothing that I would describe as smoke.
That perfume.
Little bit floral.
Sharp bread. And I made it a fat oak.
Yeah, the oak is slightly funky, if that makes sense, but it's not Springbank funk.
No.
Just, you can get a little tiny bit of sourness sometimes from a sherry barrel. You know, this could be an old refill sherry, maybe. That's why it's weak. Okay.
Almost some sauciness.
Some grassiness. Stems, like cell. Stems, cut stems.
But maybe a walnut.
So the walnut could be coming from the sherry. Certainly the colour looks like it could be sherry. Now, based on yesterday's experience, I'm going for a lot of water on the watery taste. Let's have a quick look at legs and not legs. Let's see what the shimmer looks like. I wonder if it'll go cloudy. I'm sure it will. Doesn't look like it yet. Now, does the nose seem different with the water? Oh, yeah. More fruity, slightly floral. I mean, more floral and fruity that time. And a tiny little bit of that Parma Violet from Talisker, but not smoky. Just that little Parma Violet thing. 2%?
Dash of lemon oil.
Lemon oil. Let me compare the nose on full strength compared to water. I actually prefer the watery nose first.
Well, but the water is more grassy.
Still quite a lot of power.
It's very confident for the flavours. But the flavour got me mostly from sherry, ex-bourbon, sauce.
Hang on, you said sherry ex-bourbon?
Both. Combination of both. Because I'm getting vanilla.
What about an old refill barrel?
But I think that the few years first in the ex-bourbon and then finish off in the sherry.
We've had that before. Remember the Glenbergie? We called it something like vanilla sherry. And that was something which was ex-bourbon followed by a couple of years in sherry. So maybe it's a sherry finish or maybe it's a refill barrel.
Because I'm getting a vanilla, but also at the same time I'm getting a touch of BX. Sugar.
Yeah, quite sweet.
And it's not that bitter.
So that's a bit stronger now. A little bit of oakiness on the end of that now.
Now more pepper. So it's definitely European oak. And sherry batter.
Peppery? Getting a bit of pepper now?
Again, more aniseed. It's got me up.
It's still fairly down the middle type of whiskey. It's not a fringe whiskey, is it? Could it be not a blend, but could it be a vatting?
Oh, yeah.
An official bottle?
Finish. Sherry.
So I don't think it's a single cask then.
It is.
Even though it's super strong. Because single casks tend to have more distinctive character.
But then, but you say something like that. That means if not after finish, you cannot go. It's like that. If they are 2 years or 3 years, finish.
Correct. A single cask would normally be 1 barrel for the duration. Oh, I mean, I like it. But it's not rich with intrigue. So my thought that it could be an old refill barrel is less likely, I think, because it's quite simple.
It's not funny, but I saw it.
Let's go.
At the finish is aniseed vanilla ice cream.
Aniseed vanilla ice cream finish. So
Coca-Cola finish.
Bit of Coca-Cola as well. So more vanilla than sherry.
Both.
Okay, equal. Let's go for a comparison. Better, worse, same, different, whatever. Oh, that's better.
This one is very oily. Oh, I go for this one. It's so good.
That.
Very oily.
That is.
Beautiful.
Hang on, I've forgotten what I picked up now.
What is it? It is so good.
Wait a minute. I've forgotten. I've forgotten where I just picked that glass up from. I'll have to pour it again. I think it's this Cameron Bridge. Let me go again. So this comparison.
Wow.
This is a
Very sticky.
a 27-year-old Cameron Bridge. Now, this is grain whiskey, obviously. This is not a malt whiskey. But
Beautiful.
this is a refill but it has quite a bit of vanilla along with the sherry. That's why I thought. But it tastes a lot older.
Very complicated.
This Cameron Bridge is all the way down here. See, this is where I would rather have that over that Octomore.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
That is green.
That's a grain. But 27 years in a refill sherry. Lovely complexity. And this doesn't have the complexity. Right. Better or worse? Same, different? Pear drops.
I like the very much. It is big back. It's something.
It's not Springbank.
Very.
Right, let's go to this.
It is somber.
And compare strength as well.
I prefer it any day.
Oh.
But it is pretty good. But it's a bit weak.
What about ABV?
Somber. It is stronger.
Okay. That was 56.6%. I actually thought this was the same or slightly stronger. Now, this was a Mortlach. And the reason I brought this one up is because it's young, 11 years old. And it is ex-Bourbon. So this was quite sweet, candy sweet pear drops. It's not on the shelf only because we cleared it out, but it would still be somewhere on the shelf.
There's no sherry in it.
Time is up.
There's no sherry in it.
There is no sherry in that. So when we go back, do we think the sherry?
very simple.
Okay.
Straightforward, but it's good. But yeah.
Good. I think.
For you pay.
Would you rather have Hellier's Road?
No, I prefer this.
So it is on the shelf, but it's going to be down here at the bottom.
Sadly.
No, that still means it's excellent whiskey.
Oh, that's true.
To even get on the shelf. Look, would you rather have Springbank 21? Yeah.
Get that one.
No, we don't have it. Okay, time is up.
Well, let me say a bit more. You didn't on Oloroso.
Oh, you've said it's not Oloroso. Yeah, caramelized oak. Let's have a quick look at the picture. It's funny because the picture looks quite gentle, but there's tons of power with the alcohol. The picture looks gentle because the flavors are relatively simple. Clean, simple, but a little bit floral, little bit of green stems, and a little bit of sherry floweriness in the middle. Right, we better have a look at the spreadsheet because it is a strong one. I don't think it's in the 60s, but that still leaves a lot that it could be. Caol Ila unpeated. There's a Linkwood. See, 21. Blair Athol is 23 years old. Don't think it's an Edredauer or a Ledaig. Deanston 9 Bordeaux. Well, we didn't think it was winey though, but you never know. There's some Scotch malt whiskey options. Oh, Royal Brackla. That's only 11 years old and is strong. Benromac is also young and strong. That could have a little bit of... Well, that's Tim's. What else? Oh, Deanston. Oh, PX. That's young. Don't think it's local barley. Oh, I thought it could be. No. Glenrothes. I must admit, when I was first thinking, my first... We've already said it's going to be down here somewhere. My first thought was, oh, maybe this could be Bunnahabhain PX finish because this is relatively young, but the ABV is only 54%. There is a Deanston. Let me stick this up. There is a Deanston 10-year-old, which is PX finish.
I go for this.
It's 57.5.
Grass. I go for this.
Well, because these would both be an ex-bourbon first. It could be the Benromac. Scotch malt whiskey auctions. I don't think it's an old Linkwood. I don't think it's a Caol Ila. Could be that. There's also Royal Brackla, which is 11 years old and 58%.
But it's an...
Oh, hang on. This is virgin French oak. Could that be what we're getting? I would probably pick that over the Bunna. And I'm really hoping it's not some of these others because they're all like Little Mill 29, a 22-year Clynelish. There's an old Ben Nevis, an old Mortlach. I just don't think it's old.
What do you know about this? It's a
French oak. See, I would say it could be the Bunna if it was a bit stronger.
Yeah, it's not strong enough. 54.
I think Deepa might have it with the Deanston. I'll go for the Bunna.
You can share with me.
No, I'll go for the exclusive malts.
Oh, you better share with me.
I didn't allow you to share last week.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Okay, are we ready? Let's go and have a look at the chat. Quite a lot of people in today. Nice to see you all in chatting. Bobby J. Ah, yes, outside Chicago. Oh no, you're talking to Whiskey 101. The Clydach blend then. Greg, there's no smoke in this, and that Clydach is quite smoky. Bobby J, what do you think it is? Because it was your choice. I'll have to look up. Sean Carroll's in. Oh, Deanston PX. Matthias is also on Deanston PX then, I think. Glenrothes, Petehead. I think the Glenrothes is a dark one. Jerry Miller, just in time for the reveal. Can't be the Benromac, Jimmy Legg saying. That would stand out. Okay. Not the Benromac. Donna Pass, that Bunnahabhain 14 PX is the best thing I've ever tasted from that distillery.
Wow.
Wish I had a whole bottle. Oh, is it 14? Oh yeah, it is. It is 14 years old.
Did we buy it from the distillery?
No, we bought it from the whiskey shop, San Francisco. Top Shelf Dustin's in. We're drinking good stuff today.
Pretty good. But you're very snobby.
Middle. Dispa said you're very snobby, Dustin. So maybe not for you. It's middle shelf, not top shelf. It's amazing what a few points of ABV can change the palate. Yes, Bobby. Especially if it's near your threshold of tolerance and if it's over. Right, Bobby J, Whiskey Mystery. We are picking the same again this week. Oh, okay, Bobby. So you're with the exclusive malts. And Deepa is on the Deanston. Right, I think it is time for the reveal. One last sip. Oh, it's good.
It's beautiful.
Oh, hang on.
It's mouthful. Oily.
Wait,
Sweet.
I meant to do this first. Now we've been blasted by full strength.
Peppery asper.
Deanston 12.
46.
Yeah, if you think it's Deanston, I always associate Deanston with a grassiness.
Very vanilla.
Vanilla. Oh, it could be, couldn't it?
Yeah, but that one is vanilla, more grassy. Because there's no sherry in it.
It was less grassy than I expected. Right, here we go. Ready for the reveal, everybody? It is...
vanilla.
58-ish%. I do round up. Age. 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
Well, we got the age right. We said it wasn't old. We knew it was high ABV, so far so good. About $100.
Not bad.
It is a Highland.
But
Highland.
Oh,
it's Royal Brackla.
Oh.
That's 2 in a row.
Wow.
Bobby, did you get Royal Brackla?
I'm stuck. I mean, I don't know anything about it.
Let's see if we can find out something about it.
What do you know about the product?
Mike S. This is a donation from Mike. Not a donation, a swap share. It's an independent bottler, exclusive malts. Now, we don't really have the bottle. This is just a printout, as you can tell. Exclusive Malts is a now closed independent bottler. I don't know if they were only in the US, but it is a Royal Brackla, which makes me think of Roddy from Roy's Aquavitae's Live, the V-Pub, where I think Roddy had a Royal Brackla appreciation club, whatever shirt. This was bottled, let me see if I can just put it up, might be easier, so you can read it. So, distilled 2006, 11 years old, and one of 286, so it's French virgin oak. So that means, wow, 58.2%. So if it's French virgin oak, that means that there is no influence of anything. It's not ex-bourbon, it's not ex-sherry. Virgin oak is literally nothing else has gone in this barrel before.
Okay, so but I think because it's version to the vanilla.
Yeah.
It's French oak. It means pepper, the pepper and vanilla.
Well, we didn't say it was too peppery, it was more strong. So the sponge cake is right, the sherry is wrong. There is no sherry in this.
Oh, there's no sherry in it.
I presume.
Wow.
I mean, it can't be virgin oak if it's had sherry in before.
Very oily, beautiful mouth. That of the texture.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I would say
it's good.
At $100 approximately. Oh, Jimmy Leg. in honour of Roddy and Royal Brackla. Yes. Thanks, Jimmy. Of course, yes, your name will be going into the tube. So I guess the virgin oak is giving all that extra sweetness that made us think maybe PX because of all that sweetness. Thanks, Jimmy. Into the hat you go. I think this is going to be somewhere around, I don't know, in here somewhere. We'll have a little shuffle after.
It's definitely, yeah, because the finish is enough.
Now, I know Bobby wanted to get a sample of the bottle that he picked. I think we have enough, Bobby, because look, there's enough from the shake bottle. We got enough here.
You know that even.
Oh, we'll have another 265 ml downstairs because I pour a bit off.
You mean you died?
No, he was asking earlier.
You going to this?
Yeah. Greg's Whiskey Guide. Oak. Yes. Then it depends on toasting and charring levels. Yeah, fair enough. Now, it is not oaky.
No,
it is more sweet vanillas than it is oaky in terms of woody dry.
That's what you call a funk oak.
Let's see, not neutral in any way.
I call it diamondite.
If well done, can work. Well, it's neutral in the way that it is sort of one-dimensional neutral, straight down the middle. It's not. It hasn't got a wide variety of flavours. I think Bobby might have got it again. On a roll. Bobby, you did. Congratulations, Bobby J. You'll be picking another one. Does that mean that we have to wait till the next episode to find out which samples you want to have? Top Shelf Dustin. That Pourwood losing its virginity. Oh, Pourwood to Royal Brackla. Yes. Funny. Bobby J. I'm looking for Philside bottom shelf in the back somewhere. Okay, great. I'll get that in a second. Whiskey 101. I'm loving that all the Virgin Oak ones that I've had so far, especially the Glenallachie Virgin Oak series. Now, Deanston does a Virgin Oak as well, which we haven't tried. Okay, not oaky, but toasty. Yeah, that might be a better description. Whiskey, Right, Philside, bottom shelf, in the back anywhere. Well, there is no longer a back. It's only the back row. We are starting to thin out. Right, this is going to be, where are we up to? 190. Wow, so close to 200. I can't believe it. Bobby J.
Firework.
Yeah, Bobby's already had fireworks. I don't think we've seen this before, Bobby. Now, if you've picked us a bourbon, though.
No, we cannot because we need a busy day.
If you picked us a bourbon, you might get 3 in a row. What are we going to get? Here we go. Oh, that doesn't look very bourbon-y, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, here we go. New bottle. Could be smoky based on that colour. Could it not? Anuj, if I'm not wrong, the Deanston is finished in Aubergine oak? Not 100% virgin oak. Oh, okay. It's finished in... I hope that wasn't supposed to be bourbon or something, because I can't read it. Donna Pass. Most of the Scotch virgin oak bottles just have a small percentage of virgin oak in them, unless it's a single cask. Well, I guess then... Oh, so I guess this is a single cask, isn't it? Yeah, because it was only 286 bottles. Well, you didn't seem to flinch at this, so it's not very strong?
Yeah, it's not that strong. I think...
That's good, because the last two have been pretty heavy duty. That looks like the colour of proper whiskey. Jimmy, I know what you mean.
It's pretty good.
Oh, it's still punchy. It's not weak.
No, I think it's stock in the ABV. I mean, I think it's 58.
Less. Yeah, it's okay. It's less than 58. Could be 56 though. Right. I think we're all done. Thanks to Mike S for letting us share this bottle. Well done, Bobby. And again, Bobby.
And any other, please give to me.
Is it on the sharing? Bobby wants some.
No, I mean any other, but after Bobby, give to me.
Okay. We will see you all on Sunday. And we'll probably see you. Roy's got to be on, right? I have to go and check. Andrew Miller. Catching the tail end. Well, thanks for joining in. You can always catch the replay. Oh, Daft Mill 206, Kwame. Oh, you're saying bottle number 206 will be Daft Mill? That is a far out bet, isn't it? Everyone remember that. That is funny. Less than 58. Yes, that's a good standard for not too hot. Okay. See you over at Roy's place. Royal Brackla. If Roddy's on, we'll have to say something. I've done the thanks for watching. Yeah. Cheers all. Which one?